And just to finish off with the middle class, they're being selfish because they're not willing to dare. They're not willing to bruise their own ego and get out of their comfort zone and actually do something. And they hide behind this thing of I'm poor.
No, you're doing something. You're just not doing enough to get out of the middle class.
Okay.
You're doing more than everybody. And then you stop doing what's necessary. So 2008 when the economy crashed, right? That was a crash, by the way. That was a full-on depression. And anybody calls it less than that, it's not confronting reality. So, and there will be another reckoning. There will be longer, deeper, and more harmful to more people. That stripped off the we're in another, whatever we're in right now is la la land. So people need to be made aware over and over. The marketplace disciplines the undisciplined. And right now people are undisciplined again.
Right, and 08 just basically destroyed a lot of people's egos, took their comfort zones out of them and said, okay, how are you going to make it through this? You got to go deep. And you got to see what you're going to be made of, right?
Yeah, and then 08 was, for me, was a game changer. Like,
how so?
That was the gift. That was the ultimate gift in my life. Best thing ever happened to me.
What happened?
Almost had everything taken away, so. Fortunately, most people just buy the wrong kind of real estate. Again, it's a selfish decision to have a home.
Okay. Most people shouldn't buy a home.
No one should buy a home.
Interesting. Which is the opposite of the American
Homes
dream.
were not built for people. Homes were built for banks. The bank created that product to sell money. You can't just loan people money. You need a product in between. Like when people start really understanding what I'm telling them, they're like, wait, what did he just say? The bank can't lend money for just money. Like you need a reason to borrow money. Oh, you're starting a business. That's a reason, but it's really risky for the bank. What if a bunch of bankers sitting around drinking bourbon? We need to lend more money. We got to lend money out, man. That's how we make money. We get people to give us $1. We lend it out 9 times. I read that book when I was a kid, man, when I was 16 years old. So we lend it out 9 times. We need something to lend the money on. So back in the 50s, they're like, everybody should have a home. They grinned. Everybody should have a home, right? Oh man, that's pretty good. We should call it something like the American dream. We can't just call it a house, right? Everyone should have one, right? They got the politicians behind it. Yes, everyone should have one. And then what they did was basically those homes were built for banks because who made all the money on the homes? Wasn't even the builder. Certainly wasn't the homeowner. It was always the banks. Colleges was another scheme by the bank.
Okay.
Everyone should have a proper education. But they don't have the money for it. But they should have it. And as they offered debt, as they offered free loans to college students and families, those tuitions went up.
Right. So we've been sold a big old fat lie.
Totally.
And what do people say when you tell them that? You're crushing everything they've been told their whole life. They're like, no, Grant, that's not true. I want to own my own home.
Most people are going to write me after this interview and say, can you explain that again? Shouldn't I own my own home? No, you should never own one door.